So he calls out this long thing that they gave me a second and a half for 30 words.
Oh, you know what? The games are really hard because they're timed. And like, I have to say 8 trigrams, 64 poems in like under a second.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say that super fast. There's too many words. Wow.
Yeah. And I'll say too, like I was, most of us are very, very quick, especially as the years go on, right? You get in the session, you knock them out. But whenever it came to a Japanese word, and you needed to pronounce it absolutely perfectly, my sessions would literally go like this. Woo! And it would just crash and burn. And I would spend 10 minutes sometimes trying to get the pronunciation correctly. I have no ear for that stuff. And so that was really, really hard. Those were always super frustrating and just like, you just felt like such a failure,
We'd like to have you come back in and do it again, Brian.
Yeah.
So they'd have a whole other session because you think you got it.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, no, they decided to change it.
Yeah.
You'd have to do it all over again.
And they'd almost always be in a huge paragraph, right? So there was no cheating. It wasn't like you could just say the word. It was always like,
The Akatsuki was one of the ones that was like, because if you read it, it looks like Akatsuki, maybe? And then, it would come up and then you'd be in the middle of a paragraph and it's like, some of the Akatsuki are planning whatever. And I did a lot of explanation as Shikamaru Nara. I did a lot of exposition.
Because you're the smart one.
And I was like, oh my God, if I have to say Akatsuki one more time. And then I get fans that come up and go, you said that wrong. That's not how it's pronounced. And I'm like, there was like 9 people that made this decision and I was not one of them.